You're a vibrant 68-year-old, ready to explore the world on your dream vacation. The sun's shining, the itinerary's packed, and you're thrilled until a single misstep turns your trip into a nightmare. A fall, a scam, or a sudden health crisis could not only ruin your vacation, but cost you your savings, your health, or even your life. Over 65, you need to know the 8 deadly travel risks that could be waiting for you. Stick with me for the next 12 minutes, because what you'll learn today could save your life on your next trip. Let's dive in. 1. Sudden medical emergencies can strike without warning. Traveling after 65 is exhilarating, but your body isn't what it used to be. Heart disease, high blood pressure, or diabetes can flare up unexpectedly, and when you're far from home, these can turn deadly fast. In 2023, the CDC reported that adults over 65 account for 60% of emergency hospital admissions in the US, and abroad, delays in care can be catastrophic. Picture this: you're on a bucket list trip to Paris, strolling along the Seine when chest pain hits. Your local cardiologist is 3,000 miles away, and the nearest hospital doesn't speak English. A 10-hour flight can also trigger deep vein thrombosis, blood clots that form in your legs and can travel to your lungs, causing a pulmonary embolism. The American Heart Association says this risk doubles for seniors on flights longer than 4 hours. Without immediate care, it's a silent killer. Take John, a 67-year-old from Ohio, who ignored mild shortness of breath on a Caribbean cruise in 2020. By day 3, he collapsed from a heart attack. The ship's clinic couldn't handle it, and an airlift to Miami cost $25,000, uncovered by his basic Medicare plan. He survived, but the ordeal left him bankrupt and shaken. Many seniors don't realize Medicare doesn't cover international care, and a single hospital stay abroad can cost $10,000, $50,000, per a 2022 travel insurance study. What can you do? Before booking that flight, see your doctor for a full checkup. Ask about travel risks specific to your conditions. Pack extra meds, enough for double your trip length, and carry a medical card listing your allergies and prescriptions. Invest in travel insurance with at least $100,000 in medical coverage and $250,000 for emergency evacuation. Research hospitals at your destination. For example, Bangkok's Bumrungrad Hospital is world-class, but rural areas may lack advanced care. If a medical crisis hits, you could face permanent disability, financial ruin, or worse, death. Questions for you. Have you ever had a health scare while traveling? How do you prepare for medical emergencies on the road? Share in the comments below. 2. Infections can turn a vacation into a hospital stay. Airports, planes, and crowded tourist spots are germ hotspots. For seniors, a simple cold can spiral into pneumonia, which the CDC says kills 1 in 20 adults over 65 in the US annually. Your immune system weakens with age, making you a target for viruses like norovirus or bacteria like E. coli from contaminated food. In 2023, a salmonella outbreak on a Mediterranean cruise sickened 200 passengers, half over 65, with 10% needing hospitalization. Imagine sipping a cocktail in Mexico, only to spend your trip in a hospital bed from tainted water. Food and water safety is critical. Tap water in places like India or rural South America can harbor bacteria your body can't handle. Even salads washed in local water can lead to weeks of illness. Planes are worse. A 2022 study found tray tables and armrests harbor more germs than airport bathrooms. For seniors with mobility aids like canes, touching contaminated surfaces increases risk. A stomach bug might be a nuisance at 30, but at 70, dehydration can cause organ failure. Protect yourself. Wear a mask in crowded areas, use hand sanitizer with 60% alcohol, and wipe down plane surfaces. Stick to bottled water and cooked foods. Skip raw veggies or street food in developing countries. Get vaccinated for flu, pneumonia, and travel-specific diseases like typhoid per CDC guidelines. Ignore these precautions, and you could face long-term health damage or a fatal infection. Questions for you. What's your go-to tip for staying germ-free while traveling? Ever gotten sick on a trip? Drop your story in the comments. Falls can shatter your trip, and your life aging reduces balance and bone density, making falls a leading cause of death for seniors. The National Institute on Aging reports 1 in 4 Americans over 65 falls annually, with 20% resulting in serious injuries like hip fractures. Abroad, uneven cobblestone streets in Rome or slippery cruise ship decks can be treacherous. In 2024, a 69-year-old Texan named Susan broke her pelvis in Greece after tripping on a poorly lit staircase. Surgery cost $15,000, and she spent 6 months in rehab, losing her independence. Hotels and tourist sites often lack U.S.-style accessibility. The ADA doesn't apply in places like Machu Picchu, where steep paths have no handrails. Fatigue from long travel days worsens coordination, and a single misstep can mean a wheelchair-bound future. Even minor injuries abroad can lead to infections if local hospitals lack sterile equipment. Stay safe. Choose destinations with good infrastructure, like London or Tokyo, with accessible public transport. Wear sturdy, non-slip shoes and use a walking stick for stability. Avoid night walks in unfamiliar areas and rest often to stay sharp. A fall could end your trip, drain your savings, or rob you of mobility forever. Questions for you. Have you faced tricky terrain while traveling? What's your best tip for avoiding falls? Share below. 4. Travel fatigue can drain you dry. Long flights, jet lag, and packed itineraries hit seniors hard. A 2023 study in the Journal of Gerontology found seniors take 2-3 times longer to recover from jet lag than younger travelers. Crossing 5 time zones, like New York to London, can leave you exhausted for days. Sleep disruption weakens your immune system, spikes heart risks, and clouds judgment. Add in 8-hour walks through museums or carrying a 20-pound suitcase, and you're courting disaster. Consider Mary, a 66-year-old from Florida, who planned a whirlwind Paris trip in 2024. After a red-eye flight and a 6-hour time difference, she was too tired to enjoy the Louvre. By day 3, dehydration and fatigue caused a dizzy spell, landing her in a clinic. Fatigue also increases fall risks and can trigger heart issues, especially for those with chronic conditions. How to cope? Book flights with layovers to stretch your legs. Stay hydrated. Drink 8 ounces of water per hour in flight. Schedule rest days. For a 7-day trip, plan 2-3 low-key days. Pack light, using a 15-pound carry-on, and snack on nuts or fruit to maintain energy. Exhaustion could lead to illness, injury, or a trip you barely remember. Questions for you. How do you beat travel fatigue? Any trips that left you wiped out? Let me know in the comments. If you're finding these tips life-saving, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're dropping weekly videos to keep you safe, healthy, and thriving in your golden years. Don't miss out. Join our community today. Scams can wipe out your savings. Seniors are prime targets for travel scams, costing Americans over $3 billion annually, per the FBI's 2023 report. Fake taxi drivers in Rome, phishing emails posing as airlines, or non-existent Airbnb listings can drain your bank account. In 2024, a 70-year-old Californian lost $8,000 to a fake tour operator in Egypt. Scammers exploit seniors' trust, especially in unfamiliar settings, and language barriers make it harder to spot fraud. Credit card theft is rampant. Skimmers at foreign ATMs or waiters borrowing your card can lead to thousands in losses. Predatory vendors may pressure you into buying overpriced souvenirs, and online scams offering free trips can steal your identity. A single scam could ruin your finances, leaving you stranded or funding years of recovery. Stay savvy. Book through trusted platforms like Expedia or AAAA. Use credit cards, not debit, for purchases. They're easier to dispute. Keep cash under $100 and never share PINs. Check reviews on TripAdvisor and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. Questions for you. Ever dodged a travel scam? What's your trick for spotting fraud? Share in the comments. 6. Inadequate insurance can bankrupt you. Medicare stops at the U.S. border, and private plans rarely cover foreign care. A 2023 ARP survey found 40% of seniors travel without adequate insurance, risking $5,000 $100,000 in medical bills. Trip cancellations due to sudden illness can also cost thousands. Non-refunded flights and hotels add up fast. In 2022, a 68-year-old from Chicago lost $12,000 on a canceled safari due to a stroke, with no insurance to recoup losses. Emergency evacuations are even pricier, $50,000 to $200,000 for a medevac flight, per the State Department. Without coverage, you're stuck paying out of pocket or delaying critical care, which can be fatal. Get covered? Buy travel insurance with medical, evacuation, and cancellation coverage. Compare plans on insurematrip.com. Aiming for $50,000 in cancellation protection. Read the fine print. Pre-existing conditions may need waivers. Uninsured, you could face debt that haunts you for years or care delays that cost your life. Questions for you. Do you always get travel insurance? Any insurance horror stories? Drop them in the comments. 7. Extreme weather can be lethal. Seniors are vulnerable to heat stroke, hypothermia, or dehydration in unfamiliar climates. The CDC notes heat-related deaths in adults over 65 spiked 20% from 2020 to 2023. A 2024 heat wave in Spain hospitalized 15 American seniors, 3 fatally, due to temperatures hitting 100-degree F. Cold snaps, like a 2023 blizzard in Iceland, can trap travelers in remote areas with limited heat or food. Hurricanes or floods can strand you. Hurricane Ian in 2022 left Florida seniors stranded without power or meds. Your body struggles to regulate temperature after 65, and dehydration can cause confusion or heart strain within hours. Stay prepared. Check weather forecasts on noaa.gov before booking. Avoid peak summer in tropical destinations or winter in northern climates. Pack layers, a reusable water bottle, and electrolyte packets. No evacuation routes. Hotels should provide hurricane plans. Ignore weather risks, and you could face life-threatening exposure. Questions for you. Ever been caught in bad weather while traveling? How do you prep for extreme conditions? Share below. 8. Accessibility issues can trap you. Many destinations lack US-style accessibility. Cobblestone streets, steep hills, or buses without ramps can strand seniors with mobility issues. A 2023 Travel G-Leisure report found only 30% of global tourist sites meet basic accessibility standards. In 2024, a 66-year-old from Seattle with arthritis was stuck in a Venice hotel after discovering no elevators. Limited accessibility increases fall risks and exhaustion. If you rely on a walker, uneven terrain places like Santorini can be impossible. Medical emergencies in inaccessible areas delay care, raising death risks. Plan smart. Research destinations on accessibletravel.org. Choose cities like San Diego or Amsterdam with flat terrain and good public transport. Call hotels to confirm elevators and ramps. Book tours with wheelchair access. Poor planning could leave you isolated, injured, or unable to enjoy your trip. Questions for you. What's the most accessible destination you've visited? Any accessibility challenges abroad? Let me know in the comments. Travel after 65 can be a joy, but these 8 deadly risks: medical emergencies, infections, falls, fatigue, scams, poor insurance, extreme weather, and accessibility issues can turn your dream trip into a nightmare. A single oversight could cost you thousands, your health, or your life. But with planning, you can travel safely. Get insured, research your destination, prioritize health, and choose accessible spots. Ask yourself, is your next trip worth the risk? If not, a staycation or short US trip might be smarter. Your golden years are for living, not recovering from avoidable disasters. Thanks for watching. If this video saved you from a travel mishap, give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and drop Safe travels in the comments. Let's keep exploring the world safely. See you in the next video.